computer. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wellness Reiki. Yeah, that's a real good one. Wellness Wednesday, Galactic Reiki Distance Healing. I am your host, GuruDan. And we are going to get started. These events work best when you participate and not just watch. So even though I make these recordings and put these recordings on YouTube and you can watch the recordings, it's better when you participate. It's even better if you're here live because you get the energies full front, where in the recording you still get the energies, but they're like down a generation. You get them kind of phased down a little bit, which might be okay for newcomers. But if you really, really, really want to get your feet wet, so to speak, you are invited to join the live event here that I hold on Zoom. I post these events on my Galactic Reiki Distance Healing Facebook group, where you are welcome to join there. So as you participate, please get comfortable. Be in a seated or lounging or laying position. If you're physical, unless you can levitate and can get really comfy that way, then please levitate. If you're a non-physical being, just your focused attention for the next little bit of my time frame. If you have lungs, please take some deep breaths, expand your rib cage. If you are a non-physical being, please flow some pulses through, some extra pulses of energy through, some cycles of energy through, so that we're all on the same energetic page. I've already asked everybody here in the room to get their waters ready. Get your water nearby. If you are participating in the video, please get your water, your crystals, all of that. Get comfortable. It's best if you close your eyes for the visualization portion. The energies want to get started today. Please bring your focus, your attention, physical beings, to your third eye area. Non-physical beings, whichever area is your best focal point. I know some non-physical beings focus from other areas. I'm not going to address those areas. They know what their areas are. Whichever area, please focus the energy, the focus, the attention, the consciousness there. Focus on your third eye, ascension eye area. Breathe this in. Hello, Christy.
Hi.
We're just getting started. Can you please get comfortable?
Uh-huh.
Do you have your water nearby?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to mute you and then get you caught up, and then we'll continue, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right. So Christy's there. All right. Please close your eyes. Take some deep breaths. Get comfortable. And then bring your attention to your third eye, ascension eye area as soon as you're able. And once you comfortably get kind of collected there and can be there focused for a moment, then everybody take your focus to where you believe the core of the planet is, the core of Earth is. And place your attention there, as much of it as you can, until you can kind of begin to sense the area around there. And as you are kind of looking around, imagine a golden spark of light here. This golden light being offered to you, please accept this golden spark. And allow this golden spark to come with you from the core and bring your attention up through your physical body and out the top of your head to infinity. Allow the golden light to well up within you. It's not that you're holding on to it, you're just allowing it to fill you. Even though it's moving up and down, it's a two-way street, your channel. But allow the light to fill you until you feel it come out of you some comfortable distance, so that the golden light is all within you and without you, meaning outside of you, or your perception of in out. Allow the light to be in those places. And just let it acclimate a moment. Allow it to flow as it will. This golden light is a source energy light. Non-physical beings understand. The allowance of all the flows of all the energies. All right. When you begin, well, you probably already begun or probably already feel the oneness with the presence of that light. And if you can, bring your attentions to your heart center, your heart chakra. Yes, I know, we didn't think of a smiley animal today. We just went straight for the heart chakra. And that's okay. It's all right. There's already a lot of good energy here, which is kind of why that got skipped. But if you will focus on your heart center area and envision a golden tendril of light coming out some comfortable distance. And at the end of this distance, the end of this golden light, envision the light spreading out and turning into our golden wall or golden board. A flat surface of light, if you will. And on this surface, we are going to place images. So the structure so far is you, grounded to the core, filled up with source energy. This source energy coming out a tendril from your heart center, a comfortable distance, and a flat golden surface. This golden surface can be transparent golden, where you can see through it, or it can be a more solid color surface. A note about the gold. If the gold is a particular tint or hue, like if it's a green gold or gold, an orange gold, a green gold, purple gold, violet gold, white gold, orange, I already said orange, what am I thinking? Black gold. Whatever tint or hue the gold is what the gold needs to be for you this day. So you don't have to worry about trying to make it a particular gold. Just allow it to be the gold that it is for you today. Very simple, just allowance. So if your gold is red, a little bit of red in there, very pretty. If it's a little lavender or purple or black or white, iridescent-y kind of. Any shade, hue, or tint of gold is fine as long as gold is the primary. There is no wrong gold. Doesn't exist. Sorry, I had to address something right there. As I said, on our wall, we're going to place some images. Our first image will be of ourselves. If you are well, if you are unwell, if you are sick, if you are not sick, or whatever your state of being is, if you can envision yourself in a better state, if you could give gratitude, if you were in a different, better state of mind, or not of mind, but of energy. So whatever your current state of energy is, if you wish for wellness for you, please envision yourself in a healthy, happy state. Actually find a mental image of what that would look like. Some people go into their past to find a healthy image of themselves, and then they take a mental snapshot of that, and then they place that image on the wall. Some people have not had good health their entire life, and it's very hard to go back through memories. They may not perhaps have memories of wellness. But if you can fantasize what you would look like, what's the perfect you, perfect state of well-being, perfect state of unconditional love, perfect state of wellness, and then what you think you look like in that state, take a mental snapshot of that, the healthy, happy you, and place this mental image on the wall. Any healthy image state for yourself. Oh, I would feel better if I had stronger legs. Then envision yourself with stronger legs. Place that image on the wall. Oh, I'd feel better if I wasn't so allergic to gravity and if I didn't weigh so much. All right, put a thinner version of you on the wall. Oh, I'd feel better if my immune system wasn't all whack. Envision you with healthy immune. Or you could just Envision yourself as healthy and perfect and place that image on the wall. We could even add an aspect to that. You might even say, oh, I wish I had more abundance. You might envision what a more abundant you would be, what a more abundant you would feel like, what a more abundant you would look like, and you can place that image on the wall. You can be healthy, happy, and more abundant, all in one image. Take a deep breath. If you're physical, expand your rib cage. If you're non-physical, allow a pulse. Yeah. Partners, immediate family, close friends, anyone who's not a stranger. If you are aware of any of these people who you would wish wellness for, please envision them in a healthy, happy state. Take a mental snapshot of what they would look like, healthy, happy, and place that image on the wall next to and around your image. Family members, friends. And the reason why this is a category by itself is because these are usually beings that we know what they look like. We are aware of them. They don't have to be ill. You can just wish better for them and envision them in a healthy, happy state and place that image on the wall. But you might address them singularly. Say, here's mom, here's dad, here's grandma, here's grandpa, here's uncle, here's aunt, here's cousin, here's nephew, here's niece, here's this, here's that, here's this, here's that. Well, here's my friend so-and-so. There they are. Oh, yeah, their wife. Yeah, that. Place all these images, healthy, happy state, on the wall. An important note here that when you take them out of your mind and put them in this healthy, happy state and place them on the wall, they go on the wall. They don't stay in your head. They come out of your head and go on the wall. This clears the space within you. It's a clearing. I don't always mention that. We put them on the wall, but actually place them on the wall, that becomes their new storage place. They're no longer in you being stored. They're stored on the wall. Take them out of your mind. Say, they are healthy, happy now. I don't need to worry about them anymore. I can take them out of my worry locker and put them on this wall and clear my energetic field, clear my system, because I've wished them the best. Through unconditional love, I remove them from me and place them on this wall. So as we go through the rest of the things that we put on the wall, this is the process. I would like for you to adopt the concept of, when you take them out, wish them wellness, health, happiness, and place them on the wall, that you're actually taking them out of your mind and placing it on this wall, opening the space within you about that topic. Now, I've been talking and I haven't addressed all my people, so give me just a moment here. While I'm doing this, if you would like to address acquaintances and people that you may not know what they look like, well, no, hold off on that. Do acquaintances, because when we get to strangers that we don't know what they look like, I'm going to do an orb for that. But acquaintances that you may or may not, well, sometimes you don't know what they look like. But go ahead and address the acquaintance energy, people that you've heard about, and place their healthy, happy images on the wall. All right. Imagine a space in front of you. I always like to hold out my hand. But if you'll just envision an area in front of you and envision a golden ball of light, a golden orb of light. And this golden orb, it opens up. You can open it. And there is an empty golden space inside this kind of golden vessel orb, circular bubble. All my gold is transparent, so even though I have a golden orb-like thing, it's like 3 or 4 inches thick, and there's a matrix around it. So things that go inside the orb, when I seal it, it's really quite handled. All right, so the beings that we're going to put in these things, mine's really quite heavy duty. So as you envision this golden ball and it open, and what would like to place in here is beings, people, humans that you don't know what they look like, but you wish them health, wellness, and happiness. So they might be, you might be aware of a town who might be going through some kind of strife or calamity or grief, and you don't know what these beings look like, but you can kind of envision where their town is, and you can say, all these people in this town, I wish them wellness, happiness, health, and take this entire concept, that whole town, and place it inside the golden sphere. anybody that you know that is experiencing any kind of calamity, strife, grief, any collective of peoples that you are aware of, place these strangers in this sphere. Well-being, health, happy. Take this entire concept, put it in the sphere, close the sphere, make it whole, and place the sphere on the wall. It doesn't matter how it attaches to the wall. Mine just naturally sticks to it because gold sticks to gold real good, and just I intend it towards the wall, and the wall holds it. It's done with intention on my end. Some people, they like to envision little gadgets and hooks and things and stuff, and however you attach it to the wall, that's fine. Mine just sticks. All right, so far on the wall, we have ourselves. We have our family, loved ones, friends, things. Then we had acquaintances. And then we've just done strangers that we know that we wish wellness for, and we put them in that sphere. The next section, would like to visualize domesticated animals, pets, your pets, friends' pets, families' pets, domesticated animals. Domesticated animals, beings that come to serve. If you are aware of any animals that are experiencing any kind of pain, any kind of calamity, any kind of strife, any kind of illness, even if it's old age, and you are familiar with what these animals look like, these pets, can be anything, birds, lizards, fish, anything. An owned pet. Please envision this animal, this pet, in a healthy, happy state. Take a mental snapshot of that image and place that image on the wall. Dogs, cats, fish, birds, mice, snakes, whatever they are. If you are aware of any pets, or you have your own pets, envision them healthy, happy. Take that mental image, place it on the wall. Back and forth to you, back and forth. Please envision another space in front of you where another golden orb materializes. It just is there. It opens up. It's able to open. And inside this golden orb, we're going to place the idea of animals that are kept, that are not pets. Cattle, chicken, goats, guinea hens, peacocks, pigs, goats, antelope, emus, zoo animals. Animals that are kept in an area. Animals that are kept. And envision these animals in a healthy, happy state. If they are experiencing any kind of calamity or strife, like maybe they don't have a really good field to munch on and they need to be placed in another field, how happy would they be if they could be in another field? You might envision what a happy animal looks like and take the idea of all of these kept animals And in the idea of well-being, health, happiness, and take this entire concept, place it in the golden sphere, close the golden sphere, and attach this sphere to the wall. This would include zoo animals. So if you know of zoo animals that don't want to be zoo animals, they've done their time, they want to be released, they want to go retire somewhere in some retirement animal place, you might envision them happy in that idea and place all of that, the whole concept, into the sphere and attach it to the wall. This golden wall of unconditional love, this golden wall of gratitude, of service, this golden wall of well-being. Please summon forth another golden ball, another golden sphere, and it opens. And inside this, if you are aware of any land animals that are not kept, wild animals, I don't care where on the planet these wild animals are, if you are aware of any animals that are experiencing any kind of strife, calamity, grief, some kind of problem, like perhaps their lands have been in a fire or something and they're having trouble, they need to be relocated, they're not sure how that's going to happen, envision them in a healthy, happy state. Imagine what they would look like when they're informed, hey, we got new land for you right over here. We're bringing transportation. Just please wait. We'll take care of you as soon as we get to you. Imagine how happy they are in this healthy, happy state. Take a mental image of that. Take this entire concept of animals, wild animals that are not kept, well-being and health, and place this whole concept in the sphere, close the sphere, and place it on the wall. Yes, a lot of spheres today. We're going to do a lot of spheres, because if we address all these things one at a time, it'll take all day. So we're doing concepts. Concepts do all the same thing, but the concepts are a bit stronger in intention, and they're a little bit more pure without so much belief system on them, that we can just pull the whole concept, and the intention of the concept is strong enough to deliver it, you see. And that's okay. And then you can take all these worries about animals and things and all these people and pull them out of you and place them on this wall. Next, we will address sea life, water life, freshwater, saltwater beings, jellyfish, squid, sharks, bass, bluegill, tadpoles, freshwater and saltwater. All these kinds of water beings. So let's summon up another golden sphere. If you are aware of any aquatic life, whether it's freshwater, seawater, alligators, crocodiles, moccasins, if you are aware of any sea life that is experiencing any kind of calamity or strife, and you wish them well-being, wellness, and health and happiness, take this concept of all this aquatic life and place the entire concept into the golden sphere. Close your golden sphere and place your sphere on the wall. Please summon another golden sphere. This sphere is special. This sphere isn't quite a catch-all sphere, but then it kind of is a little bit of a catch-all sphere. So please open the sphere. And what we're going to place in this sphere is the healing of situations, the healing of relationships, the idea of rules, the idea of tension. All right. So examples of this are if you or somebody you know is arguing or not understanding, or there's been a misunderstanding, or there's some kind of energetic wedge that you wish would heal, whether this is a situation that you yourself are in, or some people, friends, oh, my friends are arguing, I wish they would just stop it. And you wish these friends, this situation would heal. Or oppression, say, oh, the government's too big, they're into everything, they're driving me mental. I wish I didn't have to be mental. Can't they just sort this out? So imagine what that sorted out would look like, what it might feel like. Place that in the sphere. The tensions between others that you wish wasn't there. What if everybody just got along? Take that concept, place it in this sphere. Well, I know that this faction isn't get along with this faction, and I wish they would just cut it out. Can you envision what harmony for these factions would look like? And take this concept, place it into this sphere. Tensions, arguments, discontentment. Oh, my life is so boring. I just wish it was exciting. Wishing these beings health, happiness, well-being through unconditional love. Take a mental image. Take this concept of betterment and place it into the sphere, that these beings can find peace. These beings can find comfort. These beings can find a relaxed atmosphere. Take this whole concept, place it into this sphere, and then close this sphere and attach it to the wall. Please call forth another sphere. The sphere opens. If you are aware of any being that I have not addressed, any situation I have not addressed, I know we haven't addressed the earth part yet, and the waters and the trees and things. We're going to do that on our planet here in just a moment. So I'm not addressing vegetation and things just yet, mostly beings for right now. But if you are aware of any calamity or strife between any other being, physical or non-physical, alien, human, whatever it is, if you are familiar with any tension or are aware of any strife or calamity that you wish were smoothed over, healed in a state of well-being, please envision that for them and take that entire concept and place it into this, what I call the catch-all sphere. Also, in this catch-all sphere, if there are any other beings that you are aware of that I have not addressed, that you would like to address, please address this now in your own personal way and place their healthy, happy concept into this sphere. pull the whole thing right out of your mind and stuff it in that sphere. I wish all the governments, all the aliens would just get their crap together. Put that in the sphere. I just wish disclosure would be easier for everybody. Put that in the sphere. I just wish they'd stop messing with our water. Put that in the sphere. Any tension, any calamity, any strife, any struggle, any of that, anything I haven't addressed, put it in the sphere. And once you have, put the top back on your sphere, take your sphere and attach it to the wall. What really holds the images to the wall? What really holds the spheres to the wall? What's the adhesive? Unconditional love. That's the adhesive. No malice anywhere. Pure unconditional love. Right there on that wall. Let's mentally look at our wall. Let's take a quick little inventory. I was taught in America left to right, so I do mine kind of in a left to right manner. Everybody's different. So let's look at our wall for just a moment. We have our own image of health there. We have loved ones, friends, family, immediate family there. We have acquaintances there. We have strangers that we don't know, but we are aware of who might be, having a bit. We have them there on the wall. We've addressed all that. We have pets. Everybody in the pet collective. We have kept animals. We have all the animals, all the farm animals, all the zoo animals. Then we have all the unkept animals, all the wild animals. Then we have all the aquatic life, whether it's freshwater aquatic or saltwater aquatic. We have all those beings addressed there. Then we have our sphere of situations, tensions, those kinds of things that we would like healed to see healed in that sphere. And then we have our catch-all sphere with the aliens and the everything and everybody else and all this stuff. Everybody just get along. Plus everything else that I haven't addressed that you've addressed personally in that sphere. So this wall is pretty complete. And everything that's on this wall is placed there with unconditional love through unconditional love by a being of light for light from light. This is our best. This is the best we offer here. Everything that we can possibly think of healed here on this wall. That's a pretty darn good wall. So there are people say, oh, there's all this stuff going on in the world and I don't know what to do about it. This is what we do about it. We energetically shift the whole thing. We don't care what it says it is. We are offering it this healing here. We are offering it this well-being here. We are offering this peace here, this unconditional love here. This is our offering. So as you gaze kind of mentally at your wall, and if you can kind of find its center and then out the back side of the wall through its kind of heart center area, envision another tendril of light coming out some comfortable distance. And at the end of that golden tendril, envision, please, our planet, planet Earth, Gaia, as viewed from what you would consider space. Envision our planet as you can imagine viewed from space. Your planet could be spinning, it could be stationary. And your planet may or may not have a moon, because the moon is an aspect of our planet. Everybody agrees to that in the collective. Everybody agrees with. So your image may or may not have a moon. Either way is correct. And as you gaze at this planet, focusing on the land masses, the trees, the vegetations, the forests, the woods, the jungles, the grasslands, the valleys, the mountains, anything on the land. If you know an area of this vision where you know there to be or believe there to be any unwellness, like a forest fire region, a drought region, a place where vegetation maybe isn't doing so good, unless it's a desert, it's not going to do so good. All the desert plants will be there, but well, I'm not talking about terraforming, but you are aware of any spot on your version of Earth, please offer some golden healing to that area. So whatever the area is, as you gaze upon this mental image of your Earth, offer that area some well-being, some health, some happiness. Envision this area in a healthy, happy state. So if it is a rainforest and it's been devastated by something, envision the rainforest lush. Envision it happily moisturized. Envision it full of all of its systems and ecosystems and other systems inside systems, everything working harmoniously, peacefully, in all of the strength of the well-being of creation. Envision that place well. Anywhere on the land, any vegetation, trees, envision these areas lush, happy, well, healthy, safe. And place this healthy image on that spot of earth there. Until all the land masses that you are aware of are healed within your vision. Anything you're aware of. Oh, I'm aware of some land mass. So we're going to address the water areas in just a moment. But let's address the land areas, vegetation, trees. This could be crops. You might be aware of places where crops might need a little assistance. You might envision these crop areas abundant in all they need, abundant in nutrient, abundant in water, abundant, happy crops. Crops so happy to serve that they grow twice their size. Because they're just full of that much happy. So much nutrition in all the foodstuffs. Yeah, there's no GMO here. This is all good stuff. And then once you heal these land masses in your vision, in your idea of Earth, and then look how nice that looks. And then once you get there, let's address the waters, the waters of the planet, the fresh waters, the ocean waters, rivers, so salt water, fresh water. If you are aware of any waters that are experiencing any kind of calamity or strife, and you wish well-being for these areas, please envision these areas healed, healthy, and happy, and place that vision on top of these areas, or replace these areas that you are aware of with these new areas that are healed, happy, well, and safe. If you are aware of any water areas that are experiencing any kind of trouble that you may be aware of, address these issues now and envision these areas healed and happy. Healed and happy. That's in perfect harmony with nature, in perfect harmony with creation, in a state of unconditional love. Completely neutral, completely natural. Envision all these areas healed and what that would look like, and place this vision on your earth as you see it in your vision. Yeah, if you want to address ice caps, you can address ice caps. Sure. You want to address anything to do with water or anything to do with land, you can address it all right here. If you think the man on the moon doesn't smile enough and you'd wish him to smile more, envision a nice smiley face. That's not a harmful thing. Hey, if you want your moon to smile, let it smile. Now, please bring yourself into the observer mode of this structure. So let's go back. Please look at yourself. You see you're anchored to the core of the earth. You see the golden light coming up. You see the golden light well up within you and outside of you. You see it go on. You see this extension from your heart, this tendril come out, this golden wall full of unconditional love and healing right there. Out the back of the center of that wall is another tendril. At the end of that tendril is this earth. And there's nothing wrong with this earth. But you see the trinary structure here. From this observer position, you see this structure. As you look at this structure, within any portion of this structure at this time, if you are aware of anything at all that I have not addressed, that you have not addressed, anything at all, please address this now and place it in your structure wherever it goes. If it's a person, place, thing, whatever it is, place it where it goes. Take a moment and do that now. Non-physicals assisting. Non-physicals happy to help. Even the less physicals are happy. They see all this a little bit differently. Many irons and many fires. All good fires. From this observer position, now that we have addressed everything that we can possibly address, and we feel free of all these things because we've addressed everything. As you view your earth and the tendril between the earth and your wall, imagine this tendril getting shorter and shorter and shorter until your wall either expands and encompasses the earth, or your earth shrinks to fit the size of your wall. However, there is no wrong way, but envision the earth sucking into the wall and the wall surrounding the earth the same way that we would put a foil around a baked potato. And that all the beings that were on our wall, actually, you can see their little golden spark of where they are geographically located on all the planet. And you can see the golden spark of all the animals that we healed all over the planet. And you can see the spark of all the aquatic life where they are in the oceans. And you can just see this huge, sparkling, beautiful ball of unconditional love in its golden light everywhere. This golden light of source energy, this unconditional love, this well-being and oneness. And as you gaze at this mentally through your vision, gaze at this beauty, I'd like for you to remember for just a moment that this is the best of us. This is our vision of unconditional love. This is our vision of well-being. This is our vision of health for everything. Our vision, this vision, is a reflection of us. It's a very beautiful thing. Notice the tendril between this vision and the tendril to your heart area, your heart chakra, and envision this tendril getting shorter and shorter. And I'd like for you to envision an opening up of yourself and allow this golden, sparkly, healed earth and all of its beings, and allow it to come into your energetic field, into your heart chakra, to be amplified. Allow it in. Bring it into you. Accept it. Accept this unconditional love. And we're giving this whole thing to source through ourselves. Please take some deep breaths. If you have lungs, deep breathe a little bit and allow this whole image to suck into you and vanish into your golden light. If you are non-physical and assisting, please allow some extra pulses. I'd like to note here that in this state, you are a complete galactic universal being. You are a being of love. You are a being of oneness with all. And all the things that were unwell that we started with and we healed and put on, and now all of these things are well within you now. Everything that was unwell when we started is in now a well state, a healthy, happy state. Nothing was left unaddressed. And now we are complete. And now we are whole. And all is well. And nothing is broken. And there's nothing but love here. From this idea, please take a few deep breaths and begin bringing your consciousness and your focusedness. Focusedness? Yeah, focusedness. Bring your focus back to your physical body. Take another breath. Bring your attention completely back to you again, your 3D surroundings, your room, your home, your town, your county, your state, your country, your position on the planet where you believe you are. Bring your attentions back to your position. And when you feel comfortable enough and here enough and present enough, you may open your eyes again if they were closed. Please drink some water. And I am now going to separate myself from the space and allow the space to close. I'm being reminded that this and in other sessions, other events, that I stated that there is an extra energy that's been transmitted along with the energies that I've been transmitting that will be helpful through the new energies that we are going through, such as now we're still in the Lion's Gate energies. We have the new eclipse energies coming, the more divine feminine energies coming. This will help with all of that. There's been another transmission along with my transmission to help us with these things during these transitional times that will be helpful. I'm not privy to all the different ways there are, but it's pretty immense what it is. Covers a lot of different aspects. But the main thing I get is comfort. It's to bring comfort, so that the new energies don't kind of whack everybody so hard. They don't get thumped so hard. They might feel it, but they don't get whacked like some people are really getting overwhelmed with some of the new energies, where for participants the energies are a bit smoother and not so whack. Please excuse my highly spiritual terms. Whack, I guess that's spiritual term. To smooth the energies and flow through them a bit easier, transition into them better, more efficiently, more effectively, instead of so abruptly and sharply, or whack. Okay. Lots of love, always lots of love, tons of love, tons of love, tons of love. Yeah. Oh, we lost them. We lost Sarah. She must have got a call or something, because she was on a device. She was on a mobile device. She may have gotten a call. Wow. Oh, that's why. Wow. Perfect. Just a little over an hour, I think. That was really, really good, though. We got to address everything. I'd like to thank you all for coming and participating today. I'd like to thank those that are going to participate in the videos later. Please like. If you come see the video, please like it on YouTube. That helps me out. That helps me with exposure. You don't have to subscribe, but it's better if you do, because then you can get these videos coming to you weekly. If you're not a member on the Facebook Galactic Reiki Distance Healing Group, please come and join. If you'd like to support GuruDan Reiki and Galactic Reiki Distance Healing, my PayPal information is in the description of each video, along with the post office box, email address, the group location on Facebook. You can come and join. And then I see the YouTubers talking about a little bell if you don't subscribe, but if you click the bell, you'll still get announcements when a video gets posted, so you can get that information so you know when I post something new for that week. That would be super great if y'all would do that. There will not be a Wellness Wednesday for the next 2 Wednesdays, but on the third Wednesday, on the 30th, we'll be back then, because I'm going away. I'm going away for the eclipse. So those of you that know already, and those of you that don't, I won't be there we won't be doing this for 2 weeks. We're still going to do a Maintenance Monday, provided I'm home, because last week I didn't make it. I had to cancel last Monday. Sorry. Circumstances beyond everybody's control. But it was interesting. Yeah, that's all the announcements for now. So thank you all very much. Those of you that are here can stay. We'll have our little after chat. And those of you on the video, thank you. Blessings, and see you next week.